And now I want to talk a little bit about PART. PART, of course, has been in place, active since 1998, and it's really the framework, I think, of sustainability in the Triad and in the Piedmont. They've had transportation services in the 12-county area, and I was just so impressed that they offer transportation to hospitals at UNC Chapel Hill and Duke, because there's so many people in our area who can't get in their own car and go down there for medical services, but they could catch the PART bus and go down there. This is the essence of community. This is where you have, community stewardship or social stewardship. Economics saves a lot of gas, and environmental saves a lot of pollutants. In terms of saving gas, I think it's just last year saved 13 million miles of transportation. 600,000 gallons of gasoline were saved by ridership on the PART, and that in these days prices is equivalent to about 2.1, 2.2, maybe even $2.3 million. So it's very cost saving, it's a very community oriented program, and as I said, it's truly, they offer the essence of sustainability here in the Piedmont. And as I said, I want to get around to the grant because HUD is so enthusiastic about this grant. This was just another manifestation of PART's commitment to sustainability and to helping Piedmont, the people, the residents in the Piedmont Triad. I helped write the NOFA this year, and I served on a review team to review the applications. I didn't review applications from North Carolina, but I reviewed them from other cities, Boston, Charlottesville, a lot of very, very strong applications. And I know firsthand how good PART's application was to have competed in that realm. And that's the reason you have an organization, we have an organization here at our back door that's, to use an old expression, running with the top dogs. It's just a very high-end organization. There were 360 potential applicants in this year's funding cycle. 225 of those regions applied. 45 won grants for a total of $98 million, and PART won a grant for $1.6 million. As Mark Kirshner said, 1.6 million people in the area, $1.6 million. So we've just gotten so much to be proud of. This grant is going gangbusters. They've set up great education outreach plans. They have one outreach plan for the general public, one outreach group for citizens who don't normally become involved in regional planning issues. They're being involved with the state of North Carolina and contributing to health impact assessments. They're going to be setting up sustainability hubs, transportation centers, doing brownfields remediation. There's so much potential for the grant, and they're going to touch the lives of so many people in our area in a most beneficial way. So I just say, from my standpoint as an author of the NOFA and also a reviewer of those applications, many, many congratulations, Brent, to you and your organization. You did a great job. So as I would just want to conclude with commending you, saying how enthusiastic HUD is. We're very proud. It was a great grant. It's going to be a good project and lots of activities. There's a kickoff meeting on the 3rd of May at the Deep River Event Center. We're looking forward to that. It's about a 3-hour meeting. And then I think you have your Livability Summit in mid-May. So a lot of, we're forging ahead here. We're leading, as I said, we're leading the group. It's going to be a model across the country. So many congratulations to you, your organization, and everybody in this area who contributed. And thank you very much for letting me talk to you about this initiative, because it's very near and dear to my heart. Thank you. Thank you.
Brent, do you have anything that anything you'd like to add?
The other thing is that we were one of very few regional organizations. We cover 10 or 12 counties. The other organization, the only other viable organization that we have would have been the Piedmont Partnership, which focuses on the economic development. Because you look at our COGS, we have 2 COGS. We have 2 RPOs, we have 4 divisions of NCDOT, we're splintered in a lot of different ways, so we were very pleased to head this up with all of our partners. And it's really the strength of all the partners that came together to support us that made it successful. So as Emily said, we're going to have a lot of conversations, good conversations around the table, over a cup of coffee, in civic clubs, with churches, anywhere we can assemble people and sit down and talk about what's really good, what's really the best thing for our community in the area of transportation, in the area of jobs and economic growth and our housing. What can we do so that we can perhaps remove some rules and regulations and give our people choices that we can that we can move ahead in all of these areas. That's a little bit of an encumbrance, I think. And I think
like
we have a lot of support.
Conservatism.
Thank you.
Well, I said that lighthearted. Brent realized that part has been a very positive impact on our community here. And I have lots of friends that ride PART, and I think it's saved on gas, wear and tear on vehicles, congestion on the roads, and any number of factors. And there is some concern in the community about this grant. I've had some emails and some phone calls on it, and I must confess I'm not that up to speed on some of the specifics in it. But exactly what you're going to do with the plan once it is finalized, are we going to have to vote on it, or how will all of that work?